I've been with the Alumni Association. It was 1 year in April, so still learning, but feel very confident with the programs that we have, and look forward to serving you here in the future. Brandy's with us as well. She's our executive director, and we will be tag teaming the critical topic of membership. By the way, has anybody seen Fear Factor? I'm in the season finale right now, so all right. Let's begin. Next slide, please. That's me? All right. So, brief overview. We are going to look at what our membership profile looks like today. How many life members we have, how many annual members we have, and we'll also look at what the opportunities are, where our members live, where there is opportunity to gain additional members. Next, we will look at 10 reasons why you or someone you know should be a member. Those are very, those things will help you start conversations and help you make your own mind up about why membership is important. We'll also look at why other members say membership is important, and hopefully, if I can't persuade you, they can. Next, we'll look at the options and discounts associated with memberships. We'll look at the pricing, and we'll look at what your options are when you are looking at purchasing a membership. Past that, we will look at why it's important to give the gift of membership. We have people graduating twice, sometimes 3 times a year during the summer, and these are great people to give a lifelong gift or their first year of membership. After all that, we will still continue with what the benefits are for membership. We have created a fantastic grid that is very clear in what the benefits are, so I look forward to showing you that here shortly. And then we will look at frequently asked questions, and I will ask you some great questions, and we'll look at the answers to those. And hopefully, if you don't see your own question there, feel free to shoot it out, and we will get an answer for you. All right, next slide, please.
All right. Thank you, Colin. Thank you for allowing me to jump in on this conversation. I have to tell you, I kind of, when I realized we had this slide going on and some of the information we were sharing, I'm very passionate about researching what alumni membership looks like. And so I've done a lot of work in this area. So when we look at our alumni profile, we are right now about half and half of life members versus annual members. There is a significant decline in annual membership, but that's a national trend that I really want to talk to you about. And we have 170,000 living alumni. Right now, as we talked about earlier, when we opened today, 29,000, going to be 31,000 students enrolled. Of course, our 26 alumni chapters and our 15 societies. But let's talk a little bit about membership when you look at that. I started actually last summer doing research on the trends on membership nationally. And I used data for this research that was available through the Council of Alumni Association Executives, which is a group that I am part of that represents institutions across the nation and is a part of the Council for Advancement and Support of Education. The CAA surveys its members once a year with more than 100 questions that are based on your student population, your alumni base, your program offerings, your total revenue, and then breaks that all down. And so I had the opportunity to spend about 2 months diving into this research. I ended up polling institutions that included 6 AAU members, which are very high research based on Carnegie Mellon. We also had 4 classifications of very high and classification of high research institutions. I'll get into other language of 4 SEC schools, 3 Pac-12 schools, 2 Big 12 schools. Are they still called the Pac-12 and the Big 12? They don't have those. Pac-10, okay. ACC, we'll just go on with that one, right? All right, and one Big Ten school. So anyway, you can see that I was really trying to find institutions that were similar to us. So I was looking the same size, enrollment, alumni, and what I found is a significant trend in a declining annual membership and a significant trend in an incline in membership. And I can give you the t-tests and the values and all that, but I won't go there. We won't do that today. If you're really excited and like quantitative research, we could discuss that offline. The average decline in that 10-year period for annual membership was about $78,000 in revenue out of annual membership. For life membership, the incline, an increase, was about $89,000. So you can see where the dynamics are shifting. In fact, Don Walker and I have been talking a lot about this, and he said, so what's best practice? I said, the problem is now everybody is doing something a little bit different. So we're watching how membership is changing, how it's growing, how are we meeting the needs of our alumni population. Also in that, which is important to us as an association, is that when this research, and so this research is from 2008 to 2018, and of course we've had COVID since then, so there's a lot more data that can fall into this as well. And a lot of what you've seen, especially on our annual membership, we weren't in this significant decline until post-COVID. So I can only imagine what the numbers start to look like when I get into that further research. But what I would tell you is overall revenue for alumni associations have gone from 25% of their operating budgets being membership to about 16%. So we're also seeing other revenue streams having to be increased to offset the membership declines we are seeing. So I say all that to express that the continued growth in life membership is very positive for us, our ability to understand our life members, but then to understand how we engage all members, all alumni, right? So we're really talking through what does that annual membership look like in the future. Another thing I will talk about in this when we talk about our alumni base, because we talked about it this morning, and I was going to bring some gifts. I might grab one of those and throw them out to somebody. Can anybody tell me or give me a guess of, we have two major demographics of alumni who graduated before 2000 and alumni who have graduated since 2000. What percentage of the population, of our alumni population, graduated before the year 2000? Yes? 65%. So before 2000. Somewhere between you two. Huh? 48. Keep going. Nice job. Close, very close. 51. Oh, wait. Wait. I messed that up. Give it to her. Give that to her. I do this every time, y'all. I look at my numbers and I back them up. You said 48, right? I'm going to go 48, 49%. 49 was right. So we're going to go to over here. But wait, I'm going to help you out. So give me your number. What number between since 2000 has graduated? You just said it. Just say it again. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Now that I've confused everybody and myself. Y'all, all right. So, before 2000. So, right before 2000. And y'all have to understand, I'm looking at a graph that the numbers are reversed. So I'm having to invert it in my head, and that's what has happened to me. Okay, so before 2000, 49% is our 49% of our alumni population. Since 2000, 51%. Our population is 45 or younger, basically. Okay? Now, what's our percentage of alumni membership who is 45 and younger?
8%.
What? Percentage of the membership. that is 45 and younger? 18. Keep going down. Oh. 13. So our membership base of, life members is existing around 69% are 45 or older, okay? So I just share with you that we know, and by what we've talked about today, that number and the percentage of our base being since 2000 is just going to continue to grow. 8 years ago when I got here, we were the 7th fastest growing institution in the country. Our alumni base has changed, and we are going to have to figure out how to continue to adapt to that and change with it. So just to give you a little perspective, right, of both where we are nationally in membership and where we are in the association, where we are as an institution when we're trying to figure out, when you say we need to go be on TikTok, and I'm like, TikTok. I'm 45, y'all. I'm right in the dead center of this conversation we're having. So I feel like some days I'm over here and some days I'm over here. And I'm trying to understand literally all perspectives. But that is true. We have to understand where our alumni are and how they want to be engaged. And we have to continue to adapt to that. So that's a little overview on kind of our numbers and what membership is nationally. Yes, of course. That should be very close. I'm looking back here at our enrollment services. But what I can tell you and have heard distinctly is that we have a record number of enrollment of Arkansas students. So whatever number you're hearing, whether it's percentage or not, we continue to increase our Arkansas enrollment base. And we still need out-of-state students. So I wouldn't want to get on that political discussion on social media, but I'll just, and happy, yes?
I mean, I didn't lie.
No, you're fine, yeah.
Just for GUS data, do you know how many people we have graduated since 2000? Is that number there?
I do have that number. I do not have it in the data I brought down here, but I can, yes. So I actually have it split on every decade. I have a split, and we use institutional research as well as the information and data we have in advance, because we annually compare our alumni base, our enrollment base, and we look at every element of our demographics for our alumni.
It's just under 84,000.
Huh?
According to the math, it's just under 84,000.
Okay. Okay, if you do, I just don't have the exact number. And I'm not doing math that fast in my head. You already saw what happened when I was working on percentages, so we'll just go with that.
Got some real scientists.
Yeah, hey. Okay.
Next slide, please. So, speaking of region and where people are and where people come from, this is my favorite graph that we have. This shows where our living alumni are living. So, if you can see your region, those numbers are pretty small. Timothy, can you see into that? Okay, great. Timothy, what's your home region?
My home what?
Your home region, where are you from?
Arkansas.
Gotcha. So you're from Arkansas. So currently we have 86,000 alumni living in Arkansas. Anybody outside of Arkansas here?
But he's worked in Indiana and North Carolina, so he has tried to work with the population of 566 alumni and work a chapter in that group, and in North Carolina.
Well, that's why
1,800. Yeah. Oh wait, did we change that number? It should be what, 565?
So anybody else need to check a number where you're from or interested?
Can you tell me what New York is? I can't.
Sure, you bet. 1,007. That's a good number. Speaking of New York, I've got a great story. Okay. Anybody else? Beth? Texas? 21,062. Pennsylvania for Deb, 726.
Are there any states where there are no?
I was gonna say, what's the smallest? The smallest I see is Vermont at 48.
I don't know of a state with 0.
Okay.
But all states
But
have.
all set in tech.
What's Hawaii?
136.
If you know anybody I need to go see, please let me know.
So back to my story about New York City. So while I was a student here in the 2000s, I took a trip to New York City to go to a conference. And we made sure to stop by a watch party at the New York City chapter. And don't tell how, they were selling t-shirts at the time. And I got a t-shirt. And that, to this day, helped me feel that sense of belonging, right? That's what we're all looking for. And whenever I look at it, because I really can't wear it anymore, you know, some things have changed. But it just helps remind me of, you know, what's important. What's important here with the association. Next slide, please. All right. Speaking of belonging, an affinity for a place or a situation, a basic human need. Belonging and membership are often found in the same conversations, creating opportunities and experiences for members to develop a sense of belonging is at the core of what we do. It all goes back to our mission of connecting and serving the University of Arkansas family. Our members are part of something greater than themselves. That's what helps me kind of lead these conversations. So I wanted to share that with you. So I've also compiled 10 reasons why you or someone you know should be a member. Take it over.
You bet. So first of all is, of course, to give back. To think about who you want to give and be supporting. We're talking about giving back. It's also paying it forward. We have chapters and societies that really work hard to raise the scholarship money so that we can help support future students, future Razorbacks, as Dawn talked about earlier today. So giving back is a great reason to be a member.
That is a great reason. The next is fostering engagement. Help us fund local, regional, and online events for alumni, friends of the university. I'm sure lots of people here either help build regional events, and we're thankful for that. And that's all because of the money that comes through membership. On the next one too, enjoy the benefits. Some of our perks include Arkansas Magazine, member appreciation events, and national discounts. I'll go a little bit deeper into benefits here at the end, but enjoying the benefits is the third reason.
Also, to make an impact, you want to volunteer your time, as all of you are doing. Whether that's, so you don't just have to give back, but you can also participate by reviewing scholarships, volunteering at different events, coming back to campus and being a part of those events as well. So making an impact to our community. And then building a network in that impact. I love the conversation I overheard earlier today when the chapters were discussing the ability to go into a new community and start to find people that you can connect with and resonate, because you may be brand new and, you know, I think the thing was you needed to find a dentist, whatever it might be, right? And how do we help connect? And we have platforms for that. We've started a new one called RazorLink that we've been working on for about 2 years now, which is a mentoring platform, allows people to connect with people in their profession and help them to engage. Handshake is also another way that we support career services and giving opportunities for applications and job interviews on campus.
Next slide, please. Razorback Pride, right? Attend the tailgate, a watch party, shop in our brand new alumni store. Has everybody seen the alumni store yet?
Yes.
Not a lot on there yet, but it is coming, we promise, and those are things just for you that you can't find anywhere else. Of course, being a member gets you closer to those things. And earn recognition. Membership dollars help invest in programs that honor distinguished alumni through our alumni awards celebrations. So those dollars help support programs where you can be honored or honor someone else.
And And of course, stay connected, right? We're here to connect and serve. So it's our newsletters, our email information, our magazine. There's many different ways that we can help you stay connected. Social media that is apparently going to TikTok. Preserve, I'm going to be on this forever. Preserve traditions. And I love this one too, because preserve traditions. When we think about our senior walk dedication, the way we are working with homecoming and our campus to be an even more inclusive and belonging event with our homecoming and our ring ceremony, and just connecting students and alumni for opportunities and share common experiences that transcend generations.
And to close out the list, locate a classroom, right? That seems, low on the list, but really you would be surprised at how many emails I get that come from people who are just trying to find an old friend, an old love, maybe a dentist. But that's one of the resources that you get when you become a member. We have an online directory, and I'll show you where that is at the end of the presentation. Next slide, please. So we've given you 10 reasons why you should be a member. Those are all great reasons. If you did not find a reason on that list that resonates with you, hopefully one, 2, or 3 of these numbers will help you in that decision.
First, to your left, Rebecca Lubker, class of 2005 and life member. She states, I am really excited about the future of the Arkansas Alumni Association. In the summer 2021 edition of the Arkansas Magazine, there was a call for the creation of the Native American Alumni Society. I'm excited to be a part of this new society and our ability to mentor and recruit outstanding Native students across Indian country. The university has a long history of Native students, and I am looking forward to the opportunities of connecting across generations. Alion, class of 2006 and life member. The University of Arkansas is a special place to me. I've been provided an opportunity to grow outside of my comfort zone, participate in campus and community activities, and take on leadership roles. I am eager to continue making an impact. Dr. Anthony McAdoo, class of 1998 and life member. I had the pleasure of working on staff for the Arkansas Alumni Association for 10 years and was blessed to be able to participate in so many events and activities. I never considered it work because I was always surrounded by loyal alumni who love the U of A. My first position was working with our alumni chapters, and now I have the opportunity to reconnect with alumni and Razorback fans from time to time when I can attend chapter events in Nashville.
Okay, so we give you reasons, they give you reasons. Now it's time to purchase that membership. On our website, join.arkansasalumni.org, these are the options that you will see. The first, of course, is our standard membership. One of those questions that comes up is, do I have to be a graduate to be a member? The answer to that is no, you do not have to be a graduate. You can be a Hog fan, you can be a friend, you can be a spouse, you can be a son or daughter, but it's open to anyone who would like to purchase a membership. Standard price for a membership is $55 for annual membership, and for life membership, $1,000. Recent graduates receive a deep discount on annual membership. The annual membership is $35, and that is available to people that are 5 years or less from their graduation date. Next up is our golden grads. As we talked about earlier, this makes up a demographic for us. So we offer significant discounts for annual, and for life membership is $500. So if you are interested in becoming a life member and you are 40 years away from graduation, give me a ring. We got a life membership for you. And then faculty and staff. Faculty and staff are fundamental to what we do here at the university, so we also give them a discount at $30,000 per year. Next slide.
Yes, I'm trying not to get choked up about it because I think it's so important. No, I do.
we need to consider the gift of membership. We have a lot of parents actually who look at membership at the time of graduation. So of course, an annual membership is $55 or $1,000 for a life member. And I am going to get choked up. So again, it goes back to everything else we've talked about for membership, but you may know a recent grad who should be gifted a membership. Colin?
Sure. And those discounts do apply as well. So if you are buying a life membership for a golden grad, that will still be at $500. Or if you're buying a membership for a recent grad or a faculty staff member, you can still receive those discounts. Just want to be very clear about that as well. All right, here's the big one. What are the benefits? Next slide, please. Sweet, there it is. So we have worked really hard to make a very clear and concise grid for what our memberships are. The actual grid is one long graphic verse, broken up into two, but this should give you a great idea of some of all of our benefits. Not some; these are all of our benefits. You can see that life membership has several more, but there are still plenty of membership benefits there for you to enjoy. Some that I wanted to mention. Find out in my notes. Just a moment. I can give more information if I can just find a little back of what the paper is, what I needed to have. All right.
What?
Gotcha, okay. Some of the ones I wanted to mention today for you. Members receive a discount on seats and tickets to the Faulkner Performing Arts Center. It's a beautiful facility. They have great performances. I want to say year-round, it's probably more like 9 months a year. So if you're interested in the arts, they have some great performances there. You also get membership to the university library. So if you purchase a membership, you can go to the library on game day or any day and access their resources. Lisa mentioned a good one. If you are a life member, you have the eligibility to purchase game day parking. Julie can give you more information about that, but those are sweet parking spots. We have the privilege of parking there as staff members until they fill up, and there's nothing better than finishing a tailgate, walking right outside, and driving home on game day. So if that appeals to you, give Julie a ring on that one. We have also talked about Handshake and RazorLink. One of the big ones that is not getting a lot of traffic, but we're really proud of, there is a discount database. It is a company called Alumni Access, and they have thousands of discounts nationwide, right? So most people are familiar with our local discounts, and we understand that that doesn't reach all of our membership. So we have a program through Alumni Access to offer discounts nationwide, from things like rental cars to Disney World to Pizza Hut. There's lots of cool stuff on there, so check that out. I'll show you exactly where that is here shortly as well. Next. All right, we have almost made it to the end. Frequently asked questions.
All right. I'm asking the question, you're answering.
Go. Go.
So I'm not a graduate. Can I still be a member? Yes. Oh, we should have more giveaways. Do I have to be a member to attend alumni events? Discounted. Wait, I don't think we've ever turned it. What? I don't think so.
You shouldn't have to be a member to attend events. However, there are discounts available to those who have a membership.
What about my spouse? Is there an extra fee?
There is no extra fee for your spouse. When you sign up for a membership, it is a household membership. Of course, you don't have to include your spouse. Maybe they went to Texas or something. I don't know. You can do it just for you, or you can do both. Totally up to you.
Is my membership tax deductible?
Great question, Randy. A portion of your membership is tax deductible. The portion that goes to help scholarships. I'm not a tax consultant. Please refer to your tax professional on more information about that and how you get them looked up with the information they need. Just know a portion is tax deductible, and that is great, especially if you're on that threshold of tax deduction. I'm not, so go ahead.
All right. Are member discounts only applicable, you just answered this, in Fayetteville?
Right, awesome. Great resource. I'll show you where that is in just a moment.
So how do I access the alumni directory?
Can you pull up our website, please?
Wait, there it is.
All right, if you'll go to Stay Connected, Communications, and scroll down. Online directory, there it is, just that simple.
Is it accessible through the app?
Catherine, is it accessible to the
It's
app?
accessible to the app.
Thank
It
you.
is?
But you'll have to be able to log in on the website because it's a member benefit, so you have to log in. Just what I'm saying is the link is available on the app, but you still are gonna have to log in just
Gotcha.
that you're accessing it through your PC.
So not all of our app content is app-based, like. Right. It links it out. Yeah.
Let's take it to the website. Cool.
And you have to log in on the website in order to access it.
Right.
Great.
Well, someone showed us later about where I was doing app, but I couldn't find the, to get to the portal.
I will check, it may be a role-based thing.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll get there.
And then, how do I find out about alumni events?
Awesome. That is a great question as well, Brandy. If you will go to the very top there, events. There they are, events calendar, and you can check out what we're doing right now. We have some great things going on this summer. We, Yappy Hour is new this year, and we are trying something new with that. So if that interests you, we really encourage you to register for that.
What is Happy Hour, Colin?
Great question. So, there were conversations that happened earlier this year about trying new things for member experiences. So, member experience is one of my roles here. So, we thought we would try something with pets. Pets are popular. Pets are popular this time of year. So, we are doing a happy hour here at the Alumni House. And that's on July 28th. But we really need you to register for that. If that is something that you want to see and something that you want to continue, we really need members and people that aren't members to sign up for events like that.
Okay.
All right. Questions from you guys? Yes, sir.
So if we go through the event protocol to get an event added to like a newsletter, do those flow into this webpage?
Yes, sir.
And it will also plug into, Google Face and Alumni Society. So we have a few will also be on the webpage, which has its own events.
Yes, sir.
Does AMI membership due, I'm asking this if I don't know the answer. Does any of my membership due effectively go to a chapter or benefit a chapter?
It does not go directly to a chapter. It goes, please correct me if I'm wrong, but it goes to a pool that is distributed to chapters.
Goes for all programming, so that is why we are working so hard to look at our strategic framework for all our societies and chapters about how to better offer funding for those, because it's a general pool. Yes.
So, with the gift of membership, we're able, is the gifting only directly to a person, or is there a mechanism of a gift pool? Like, how's that, I guess, so for our society, we had a conversation about gifting membership. We're trying to figure out if people can give monies for like a pool, and we said we have X amount now to give students, so that because our members may not necessarily have a person in mind to give to, but they're willing to give money to gift one. So is there a mechanism?
So, sure, that's a great question, and we love those ideas. That's what we want to foster. Currently, it's set up to be gifted to a person individually. However, we'd love to explore that with you. I'm sure that the house team can work with you in a way that we can start something.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. See, I make that.
Any more? Yes, sir.
With that additional mailing of all those magazines that went out to non-members, have you seen an increase in membership as a result of that?
That was
Increased mailing, or is it too soon to?
That was the original intent. It was during the last campaign, and Campaign Arkansas was where that started. But I don't think we have seen necessarily the return on investment, or we can't track it. But right now we are doing a much better job of tracking all of our acquisition processes to find out. And that's part of what we're examining in that annual membership question is, the time, the money, the investment on those annual memberships versus, say, a life membership versus overall giving. In fact, I've got 3 different associations going to be represented in a conversation I'm going to have with the national board. And when I said that it's all over with different ways, I've got one institution, University of Colorado, that has no membership, but does have like a life member giving opportunity. University of Kentucky, all donors at a certain level are members of the association, and that means giving to the university anywhere. They become members of the association. And then there's an additional life member. And then some have just completely eliminated, and I've got one other institution in Florida have eliminated annual membership and gone to all life membership. But that's why we're trying to explore the benefits. And I know at the University of South Florida, they specifically looked at the acquisition costs, the investments that were being made versus the going away from annual and moving to life. So we're looking at that.
Yes, sir.
You may have said this, and I may have missed it when I stepped out, but our life memberships can be set up on a payment plan as long as you pay them off in a period of time.
Great tip, Bob. Thank you.
And if you will sign up during this event, I'll drop the $4,000 to $850.
There we go.
Oh, Maggie! Maggie's like, Maggie wants prorate under 2 weeks over here. Right?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Brandy, for presenting.